something I really enjoy about the music of Harris Heller. It just you just try one of his streams, one of his music streams, one of his stream safe music streams, and I mean it's never a disappoint. It is never a disappoint. Hey, good evening, everybody. You are gaming with the T-Monster. It is Mass Effect Monday. How you doing there, PC Herring? How you doing, Ms. Mayhem? Good to see you all in chat. And now my nose starts to itch for some silly reason. I don't understand why, but hey, there you go. Cheers. How you doing? And we are plugging our way, watching the numbers rise and fall, but that is just the nature of Twitch. That is the nature. Actually, there was a discussion about that today. That there's just this thing about Twitch where people can't sub for whatever reason, and you know what? That is a good enough reason to tell people, you know, if you can't sub, you can't sub. That's just the way things go. Sometimes you can sub, and when you can sub, it's awesome. If you can't sub, then that happens too. But if you come to my stream, hang out, chat, squee and chat the way PC Herring does, you know, that works. That works too. I would rather have fewer subs and just people in chat than have a crap ton of subs or even a crap ton of follows and then not have anybody to talk to. So I got people to talk to. I got people to interact with. That's just that really is what makes Twitch go around. Twitch is about the community, and it's about well, the reason why there's something running something other than the Olympics is because I do believe the Olympics have wrapped. The Olympics have finally wrapped. They are done, diddly done, and now, and if it isn't, they're real close into being done. It does feel like it takes a long time. I believe it's 2 weeks of games. 2 weeks of games, and you know, I don't mind the Olympics, but I'm more of a Summer Olympics guy. I'm sorry, I'm more of a Winter Olympics guy. I'm into those sports. I'm into the Winter Olympics. Summer Olympics, I was kind of checking out on the Olympics to begin with, the way some of the athletes, in particular the Paralympians, I felt like they were being a little shafted by the people in charge of the Olympics. I'm right now having a very I'm having what I would call a real struggle with the powers that be in sports and the actual sports themselves. I heard today that the people who were running the Hungarian Grand Prix are refusing to talk to Aston Martin about Sebastian Vettel and disqualifying him for running out of gas. And of course, a lot of F1 fans all piled on, and they basically said, "Oh, here come all the people who don't know anything about it." So I just kind of remained quiet about it. But I'm still calling bullshit. But it's a stupid rule, if you ask me. It's a stupid rule. Stupider still, the guy who won it also ran out of gas, but apparently that was okay. Apparently that guy winning was okay, but Sebastian Vettel coming in second, who was making his thoughts about the Hungarian approach to LGBTQ issues, kind of sucked. Yeah, you know. I'm just saying. How you doing there, Noob? Oh, Noob, you're in chat. So give me one moment here. I gotta wait. Yeah. Oh, wow. You've subbed. Wow, I didn't realize, Noob, that you've. Oh no, I take it back. You've subbed for a year total. Okay. That's different. But yeah, Noob, I gotta get. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, Noob. But you've been gifted a tier 3 sub. So as soon as I know, Andre. I know. I got it. I know a thing or two about Twitch. I might have even written a book about it. Shocker that. But yeah, Noob, you were gifted a tier 3 sub from Randy. So when your sub runs out, look, just because I wrote the book about Twitch and about streaming does not necessarily mean that I know how to stream or even know how to talk. I'm just putting words together right now, and hopefully the salad doesn't suck. But Noob, yes, you have been gifted a tier 3 sub from Randy, and I will be taking care of that as soon as your sub ends off. Okay? Oh, you bet. I'm sure she will get a big kick out of that. But yes, you got a tier 3 sub coming as soon as your actual sub runs out. All right? I mean, I can gift it to you, but you know, I just know that the Twitch elite love him. You know, that's what I've heard. They're just tearing through his book, from what I understand. Anyway, so yeah, Chad, I hope you had a good weekend. I sure did. Got together with Phil Rossi, as you all remember, after I was done doing a little bit of Destiny grinding. Criminals seem to think I can't swim in full gear. Just making, and see, you're kind of like the Hulk in that respect, Noob. You really don't want to make you angry. I would not want to make somebody who has got a lot of gear, a lot of police gear. I don't want to make him angry because that anger kind of fuels the adrenaline.
Remember that one where the guy was fleeing the police and he went into like a sewage drainage pond or something?
Yeah.
And the cops didn't go in; they just waited for him to come out. Like,
yeah.
Dude,
that's not going to last long. If I have to go in there, you're going to regret it. My drinking container is just water. I mixed a little juice in there, just to give a little something because I didn't really have time to make the fruit chunks that I normally do. So I just did a little did a little juice to give it some flavor. I'm staying hydrated. If I'm making cocktails, I'm not hydrating. I'm having alcohol, and that's a different thing. So anyway, yeah, as you all heard, I bet that was cool. Probably thought he was in a Jaws movie, like, oh my god, this is a shark-infested waters! Oh, worse, it's a cop-infested water! But anyway, yeah, so Phil Rossi and I, we got together over the weekend, and we went out to the crash site of TWA Flight 514. And I got some things to talk about there. In particular, I found out that they are building houses out there. They're planning to build at least one more house on a site where 92 people died in a fiery crash. And I'm just saying, chat, the houses that are going up out there, they're custom built. They're not prefabbed houses. It's not a subdivision. People are buying the land and they are building on the site. Now, Virginia law, since we're talking about the law with Noob in the house, you know, maybe, but you know what? Maybe if you got those, maybe they were well deserved. I'm just saying, Noob. Maybe they were earned the hard way. So anyway, the property that's out there, chat, it's going top dollar. It's going for top dollar. And thank you, Noob. Thank you for telling us, and thank you for setting the record straight. But the property that is out there, people buy it, and then they have architects come in and they're building their houses out there. And so Phil, Tina being Phil's wife, Tina and I, the three of us went out there during the day. It was actually around dusk. We went out there and we did a few EVP sessions. We had the sensor going. If you go to my Instagram, you'll actually see a shot that Tina got of me with the sensor actually going off. It was actually quite active out there. Now, what was setting it off? Could have been insects. I'm not sure. I caught once or twice insects on there, but it wasn't setting them off. And then there was just the overall vibe of the place, which, you know, this is daylight, so it was heavy. It was a very heavy kind of feel in the air, and that's the best way I can describe it. Very heavy. But then Phil and I decided after we were taking a break for dinner, we said, are we going to go back out there? Are we going to go back out there at night and try asking a few questions and see what's out there? And we both agreed we were going to do that. So the reason why you see me wearing like a zip up hoodie is that it wasn't necessarily because it was chilly, but it was mainly because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get anything on me. So I had the hood up to make sure that no ticks, made themselves at home in my head, and we went out there again at night. So we get to the crash site, and Phil turns off the lights on the car, and it is pitch black. It is pitch black, chat. Absolutely, like you can't see your hand in front of your face. But we're like, okay, we're doing this. Took a breath, went out, we set everything up, and before we got out there, hey Panic, good to see you in chat. But we set everything up, and then we trekked out to the spot where we would set up the camera, set up the sensor, and then we would start asking questions. And I was fine. I was a little nervous. I won't lie. I mean, it was just you see branches coming out of the dark. Of course, that's a little unsettling. It's very Blair Witch. But I was like, I'm okay. I was fine. I was a little, like I said, a little nervous, heart rate going. But I was like, everything was A-okay. We set up the camera. We set up the sensor. Still, everything's okay. And the moment we started asking questions in the dark, that's when somebody threw a switch. The entire vibe of the place, the entire vibe of the area we were standing in, it just all felt off. I can say this, at no time did I feel like I was in danger. But I did ask the sensor at one point, are we safe right now? I said, are we safe right now? Red for no, green for yes. And we didn't get a response, but that doesn't necessarily mean that wasn't the answer. And as we were leaving, I just felt like I just felt like there were 1,000 eyes on us. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. We'll see you in a bit, Panic. But I felt like 1,000 eyes were on us. And there was a point during you bet Marv? You bet Marv? Marv says, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Yes. So he did say he wanted me to tell you. So anyway, yeah, it was a good birthday too, Marv. We ate well. We found a restaurant we will take you to. We found a restaurant we will be taking you to. It's a place called the Black Sheep, and it is in a restored, beautiful, 100-year-old farmhouse, and it was barn. It was a barn. Yeah, it was a barn. The place itself, it's a brewery, and it's called the Two Silos Brewery because there are two giant silos by this farm, and great place. Oh, fantastic food. Ah, it's great. Good times. But yeah, as soon as but we were, like I said, we were out in this clearing. We're asking questions, and things are just really feeling not dangerous, but hostile. That's the only way I can describe it. Hostile. And then at one point I said, we acknowledge the tragedy here. We brought flowers earlier. We are being very respectful. We come here in reverence. We come here completely not meaning any ill will. And as I'm saying this, the vibe that I think this is part of that gift that I feel like I do have, where I can read a room. I can read a room, which is one of the reasons why Twitch can be such a challenge sometimes, because it is a little tricky to try to read a room when you're gauging chat. But out there, as I was saying these things to just show respect for what had happened, it just felt like that whatever was out there did not care. They did not care why we were there. We were not welcome. And Phil and I, we did not sprint getting out there, but we were taking longer strides to get out of that clearing.
You hustled.
We did hustle. We thought, chat, that we had actually been in that clearing for about 15 minutes. It was closer to 10. Actually, no. We thought it was 30 minutes. It was 10. We were just like, we got to get out of here. We've got to get out of here. And like I said, I never felt like I was in danger, but I didn't feel safe. I did not feel safe. And Phil and I both acknowledged. We said, you know what? Neither one of us had any desire to go back there. No desire whatsoever. We felt something there. And again, goes back to what I said about the earlier investigations that we've done. We haven't proven a freaking thing, and that's fine. That's fine. But did we experience something? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it is hard to tell where the line is between what was really going on out there and what the human imagination will conjure. But I was so wound up when I got home. I had to watch an episode of Ted Lasso and drink an IPA just to calm down. I mean, I just, you know, it was that kind of feeling, you know. And anyway, I have no regrets. It was a good time. And see, that's the thing, noob. It's not necessarily what you don't know or what you do know. It's what you experience and whether or not it keeps you wondering. Because I've been able to debunk some things here and there on the stuff that Phil and I have looked into. But there have been some other things that I can't explain why or how that happened. And I think it's that unknown factor that I find because if you and Phil and I were talking about this, we're going to talk about this again when we head out to the Blackburn Inn on September 18th. It does this whole thing about paranormal investigation really does lend itself to skepticism, and it should. You should be skeptical when you're investigating this sort of stuff. Otherwise, you become Zach Braggins, and everything's a demon. Which is why there are certain tools in this thing that I don't buy into. There are certain gimmicks that people do that I'm just like, I'm not buying that. I still have yet to be sold by the spirit box. But there have been some things that I have seen that make me go, that's interesting. And if you were to ask about the sensor that I have, the flux that I have, I've been really impressed with it in outdoor settings. But I also, the skeptic in me acknowledges, but that's outdoors. Using a sensor outdoors, anything could set it off. You know, everything could set it off. Everything and anything could set it off. So I want to be in a controlled area. I want to be in an area that's indoors. I want to be like, you know, I don't want to have to deal with outside noises. You know, Andre, there are several different ways you could have handled that, and I kind of wish you had just told me in a private message. But that's okay. I appreciate you looking out for the betterment of the stream. Fixed. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just remember, there are a lot of different ways you can tell people that they're. I guess I should take it as a compliment that people are that relaxed with me. You know, I mean, if it had been Chatrting, that would, yeah. But I mean, it wasn't. I'm still waiting for my freaking glasses to come in. I'm still working with a pair of faulty glasses right now, and it sucks. So let me just jump back to what Noob was saying. Mine was a 911 call for someone breaking into an abandoned mill. Okay, rule 1: when you're breaking into an abandoned mill to do some kind of paranormal investigation, you really, really don't want to break in. You do not want to break in. That is against the law. In fact, there was a story just last week about somebody that was they had broken into an old. I believe it happened in the UK, but they had broken into an old railway station or something like that, and they were walking around on one of the higher levels, and sure enough, one of the paranormal investigators stepped on a piece of floor that had rotted away, and I think she fell like at least 1 or 2 floors. and they had to cart her out of there. Was not pretty from what I read in the story. So you went out there and you saw something. You saw something where you drew your weapon and you requested an additional unit and you never found the sign of anything. Wow, that is interesting. You found that someone had broken in, but there were no footprints or signs of life after you got a unit out there. That's one for the books, noob. That's one for the books. That is definitely one for the books. Definitely one for the books. So, chat, a couple of things. I've been itching to get back into YouTube. I've been itching to get back into the groove of making videos, whether it's... Ooh. Oh, I hope you got a copy of that as well. I hope you got a copy of that footage as well. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool, noob. Shut up on the body cam as well. I like that. It's a nope on a rope. I almost forgot too. I need to start my captions. There we go. So anyway, I'm actually want to get back into my YouTube, and I might be doing 3 a.m. vids again, but yeah, I just want to be able to just start putting stuff together again. I miss doing that. So the Warlock Wednesday that I was bringing back, I think I'm going to go ahead and shelf that again. Give myself a night off, so I can give myself off a night of content creation, so I can create different kind of content. Why not? And speaking of content creation, tomorrow 3 p.m. Eastern time. Just so you all get a heads up, I am going to be joining Gambit Etiquette herself. I'll be saying the lovely Jess. I'm getting together with Jess, and we are going to be doing Bracket Live. Okay, we'll be doing this thing called Bracket Live. Now, if you don't know what Bracket is, Brackit. Bracket is a game that, Marv. I'm going to be doing Bracket Live with Jess tomorrow. We're going to be getting together, and we're going to be helping to promote. Yo, Fuerte, Random, good to see you all in chat. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be playing her game, or the game that she is affiliated with, called Bracket. Now, if you haven't played this game, it's actually a fun little diversion in case you're like waiting somewhere, like whether it's for a bus or you're just waiting to see the dentist or something like that. It's also just a nice little creative diversion, because what Bracket is that you basically create your own bracket style, kind of like you would see for the NCAA playoffs or any kind of playoff action where you've got like 16 teams or 8 teams or whatever, and it whittles down to the final 2. And Bracket allows you to create your own custom brackets. So you can have your own final 4 and then the last 2 that go head to head. And a couple of things that I've done is what's your favorite sport? What's your favorite sport to watch? And I've got in there basketball, baseball, Formula 1, rugby, yada yada yada. And then I've done like favorite comic book movie, and then I went on ahead and I do that. And the nice thing about the Bracket app itself is that you can actually join different groups. You can actually create your own bracket groups if you want to. So you can go on to Google Play, you can go on to the App Store and look up Bracket, BRACK, capital IT, Bracket. And if you want to see it actually in action, I'm going to be joining Jess on the Bracket live stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we're going to have some fun. Can you put it in chat? I believe I can. Let's see. Let me go ahead and give me a second here. Unless Marv, of course, beats me to it, which he might. Let me just. That's the guy we're going to be talking to in September. There it is. Bracket video game. Yep. Bracket.com. And website is here. So you can get that in Google Play and the App Store. And it's really a lot of fun to play. It's really a lot of fun to play around with. So yeah, I've got a. It's fun. I think Jess has discovered just how excited I am that I'm going to be doing this with her, because I'm jazzed up about it. I think she just wanted one game for me to pitch and propose, but man, I've got like 3 or 4 ideas in case we get on a roll. And that would be my advice. If you're ever on someone else's stream, or if you're ever going into an interview with something, make sure that you have more material to talk about than you're planned for. It's weird, Marv. It is like that. But when you put it together, when you actually like put one of the brackets together, you're like, oh, that's kind of fun. And then you actually take your own bracket for a test spin. You're like, oh, that's kind of fun. I mean, and then sometimes, based on how the bracket is built, it can get really tough. Like at one point, I had to ask myself, what was my favorite sport? And it had Formula One and rugby. And I was like, shit, this sucks. I mean, I put football. I put football up against rugby, and of course, I chose rugby. And you know, some of the brackets are like, piece of cake. But then when you get down to like the final 4 and then the last 2, you're like, ooh, you know. So it's actually quite fun. It's actually quite fun. I played Fall Guys PC. I played that last year with Steve, the Blind Gamer Sailor. Lot of fun to play it with Steve. But at the same time, I was like, it was fun. It was a fun game. Well, you know why it's me in rugby now. It's because of my wife. You know, there you go. That's the. And by the way, everybody, yes, thank you for all the birthday wishes, both belated and yesterday. We had a great time. We did a little birthday stream. Pip's new jam right now, until the games come out. Pip's new jam, expect to see it, is Marvel Avengers. She's loving Marvel's Avengers. Absolute. I love the game. I think the game is a blast. Now, granted, I'm really enjoying the co-op aspect of it. Pip has also been playing the single player campaign, and it's quite good. But I could see why some people were a little miffed about it, because it is the origin story of Kamala and Ms. Marvel, and I'm enjoying it so far. I am really enjoying it, and I want to get back into I need to find some time and play it. Not necessarily on stream, but just play the single player campaign so I can get caught up. But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. Speaking of which, that also reminds me that I know that on the schedule I have down that on the graphic, we're going to be doing a Philippa's Freaky Friday stream. Turns out we're not. We've been invited to a birthday party, or a birthday celebration, and that's all I can say. It's going to be a birthday celebration, and I can't say anything else beyond that because it might spoil the surprise. So I'm here to say there's not going to be a Friday stream. So just make a note in your scorecards on that. Can Avengers be co-opted on the same console as the Destiny? No, you have to have your own console for that. I think the only split screen games that I know of straight off the top of my head, It Takes Two is the current big split screen game. I'm afraid not. Sorry about that. No, you can't do co-op on one console, Fuerte. But like Pip's in the other room with her PS5, I'm in here with my PS5, and the two of us basically, get together and go in. So we're about there. So there you have it. Anyway. Yeah. So it's going to be a really fun week. It's going to be a really fun week. Got some stuff planned Friday night with the family, and this birthday celebration, and then there's bracket tomorrow with Jess. I'm really looking forward to that. She's a delight. You're gonna absolutely fall in love with. Well, most of you probably met Gambit Etiquette because she has raided this stream a few times, and I'm always appreciative of her raids. Oh, really? So with Sackboy, you can they actually do the split screen on Sackboy. Since I'm not familiar with Sackboy, I wouldn't have known that, but I appreciate that. Anything else that I wanted to tell you news-wise? Anything that's going on with me? No, not really. Just job is still going great guns. I'm still very happy there. The director being out and answering directly to the VP, I'm feeling that already. I'm feeling it. Last week was sort of an adjustment, but I'm getting there. And then as far as the running is concerned, I'm getting ready to start training again for another half marathon. That's coming up in November. So I get this week, and then the good news is that the lighter weeks where we have the least amount of miles to clock. Yeah, the good news is that I get to do that. I do. I get to do that during August, and then when we start getting the longer runs, that'll be in October when it's a lot cooler. I'm a cool/cold weather runner. Without a doubt. I would much rather run in cold weather than in warm weather. That's just the way I roll. That's just the way I roll. All right. So, it is now time, chat. We are going to jump in. We're going to jump in, everybody, into a little bit of Mass Effect. And I just saw, they were just talking about Power Wash Simulator. Oh, wow. You can actually power wash a helicopter if you want to in Power Wash Simulator. The weird thing is, it'd be easy to mock a game like that, but I watched Steve do it, and wow, was it relaxing. It was so freaking zen watching him enjoy this experience of watching this experience of him power washing someone's patio. So I admired it in some weird way. All right, let's see. I gifted the game to Steve because I knew he really wanted to play it. Yeah, he was really getting into it, I remember. He was really getting into it. All right, so here we go, everybody. Let us enjoy Mass Effect. I'm assuming we're launching this. Yes, we're launching it now. Are we launching it now, Steam? Oh, Steam. Why you so cray-cray? There it is. You gotta love that. Blah. All right. Now, from what Spence has told me, I'm very close to the end game. So that would mean that if I finish this up tonight. Oh, look at that. Random with that host. Thank you, Random. Do appreciate that. No, that's okay. If it's worth remembering, I'll remember it. I got plenty on my mind right now. I do know that I need to save more. I do know that I need to save more. I need to save a lot more than I have been. All right, but let's first take a look at let's first take a look at the. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the journal. That's a good question. That is a very good question. See, what I've got here is there are the medallions, valuable minerals, protean artifacts. Technician named Gavin Hustle. Is that? Yeah, I can't get back to that because that part apparently has been cut off. At least that's what I've been told. Yeah, I keep searching until I find all the lost insignias. So, I guess now it's just, it's time to do this. You need to explore Pharos, Noveria, the Artemis Tau Cluster, and Vimire to find the clues that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. Okay, so we're going ahead to Pharos. Alright, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so going to Pharos. Alright, so we're going to Pharos, everybody. And the reason I say I don't know what I'm going to be playing there, Rick, and by the way, good evening, Rick. The reason I don't know what I'm going to be playing is... I don't know what I'm playing, Rick, because I know that I've got many options ahead of me. And I just have to figure out... What I need to figure out is, okay, how do I load up said options? And what I mean by that is I have, like one of the options I have, because I was talking about that with PC Herring, as a matter of fact. We were, alright, so we're going to Pharos. One of the options I have is that I have the video games, Marvel Spider-Man and then Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I was thinking that I'm going to handle it the same way as I handled Tomb Raider and BioShock. For a while I was actually switching between the two games. I would play BioShock, then I'd play a Tomb Raider, then I'd go back and I'd play BioShock, then I'd play another Tomb Raider. And that way I wasn't just, you know, mainlining the games as I was dealing with them. So I just got to figure out what, you know, what and how I'm going to do this. Let me just see. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything, because that was one of the things that PC Herring said I needed to do was basically check around the planets as well, because apparently you can sometimes miss something important on or near the planets. So I'm like, okay. And I know that early on in some of these missions, I was zipping through some of the earlier segments. I'm sure there were like minerals that I forgot to mine and artifacts I didn't go looking for. There were some. There were also, just in some of these blank areas, there were ships, there were asteroids that I could scan, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I might have missed some of those, so I'm just doing a final sweep of things. Okay, so this is the Exo Jenny. All right. But I'm trying to remember if there is anything here, because I remember doing a pretty thorough search of what was left. All right. Let me just check and see what's going on with Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Now we pick the team. So let's go with Liara. No. So let's go with Liara, and let's see. She's on a biotic, so let's go with Garrus. Let's go Garrus. Alright. Go on with these two.
Equalizing
Just to mix it up.
pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I mean, that's the thing. In all fairness, I don't remember a lot more that we had to follow or that we could look around in here. That way is blocked. That way is blocked.
The Thorian forced me to think what it wanted. I felt when you killed it.
I've already done it.
Take time for things to get back to normal around here.
It just says
Getting me these power cells.
it said I needed to investigate.
Greetings.
Oh, here we go.
What can I do for you?
Let me see what you have in stock.
Well, I can always associate what she has.
Return in the future, and
Or
I
what
may even
it
have
has, or he has, or what have you. Probably not. No, I've already done the Pharos mission. It basically said the map said that I needed to go to Pharos and see if I found any signs.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
Any signs of where the big bad is going.
It made me forget how hungry I am.
I honestly think I'm that wasn't what I wanted to do there. That's not what I wanted to do there. There we go. I honestly don't think there's anything left here for me to look into. Let me just give it another minute or two.
Free. I can't believe.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
I'm sure these two tagging along are like, why are we here again on this rust bucket? I have no idea. Cause yeah, if we head down this way, I mean, we can head up, and then we can head over, and then this is the odd. Yeah, this is the weird. This is the weird one. This is the elevator that we can't use. This is the elevator we can't use, even though I can access it. But this is the elevator I can't use. And this is what would get me to do that one mission. And by the way, Mike the Potato, thank you for that. Resubbing for 14 months. I certainly do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome back. You found those signs when you did the Pharos plot mission, right? That go to three planets objective remains active until you visit. Oh, I see. Alright. Alright. Well, that makes sense. What's the bad news there, Mike? What's the bad news? Seriously, you got bad. I'm hoping that you're being serious about that. That you got bad news. Unless it's good bad news. Oh shit, that is bad news. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. Oh man. Now, you've got COVID, but did you get the vaccine before you got COVID? I mean, that's the real kicker. Did you get the vaccine before? Okay, so you got the vaccine, so that's good, which means you've got, you know, which means that yeah, you've got COVID, but since you're vaccinated, It means that if it really starts to settle in, you may be feeling miserable, but you're not going to be fully on set with COVID. So that's not too bad. You just gotta isolate yourself. Now, how hard is it to isolate yourself? All right. Okay. Well, then you know what? You should be okay then. And you know, if you're feeling bad, you just take care of yourself. I mean, that's the fact that you're vaccinated. That's going to be. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. This one.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I mean, if you're vaccinated and you're living alone, then you're going to be better off than you would have been if you had been like. In contact with a lot of people or something like that.
XO Presley stands relieved.
Well, yeah, just because you're diagnosed with something doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be showing signs of it. That's what they mean by being asymptomatic. You know, you can go on ahead and you can feel fine. You can feel great. But, you know, if you're not, you know, so long as you are taking care of yourself, that's the important bit. Now I'm trying to remember here, chat. I need to. Okay, so if you've got the symptoms, then you just really what it was boiling down to here is you just need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you stay out of people's area of influence. And then once you feel better, then you can take yourself out of pretty much. That's what you got to do, Mike. That's what you got to do. You got to stay in your house. All right. Now. So very I'm trying to remember if this is one of the places where I went in and got out really quick, because that could have been something that had happened. I'll find out once I get there. Yeah, sure, man. Feel free to lurk. The important thing that you do, though, Mike, is that you take care of yourself. That is your top priority right now. And if you've got some of the symptoms, like you can't taste certain things, you know, that's gonna suck. But the important bit is that that you take care of yourself. And you know that can be hard. That can be hard.
Interior pressure,
but look on the bright side. You've got the vaccine. That's gonna help you out a lot more than I think you give yourself credit for. And not only help you out more, but help out people around you. All right, so let's see what's going on this planet. Because I remember this was a pretty like involved mission.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analea-sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate. He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analea-sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I'd like to give that promise, but I can't predict what I may have to do in the future.
Of course. These things happen. If you'll excuse me, I must file reports of this incident. Good day.
Okay, that area is locked. And that door is locked. And this cat, he's testing me. I mean, look at this. Look at this cat. Thought he was comfortable over there, and now he's settled himself right there. And he seems very content on my... He loves getting cozy on my mouse pads. Something I've noticed. He loves getting cozy on the mouse pads. I vaguely remember this place. We kind of got in and out quickly, if I remember correctly, but it was also a long mission, too, I remember. Couple of shootouts, I think.
Ananias was running this place just fine before that Parasini woman came along.
Okay. Oh, a merchant. I don't think I need to buy anything here.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
Alright, let's see something here. How about we take a look at the map? Okay, so we're here. Oh, that's the vehicle. Okay. Might be worth going for a spin, just to see where things are. Alright.
I heard some of the guys were ransacking synthetic insides. Captain Matsuo didn't order that.
I'm just trying to see who I can talk to and who's worth talking to. Might be a good way of putting it. Alright, so this was the office where the guy was running things and he was a bit corrupt. So let's see what happens now that the now that Spy Lady is calling the shots. Oh, she's not even in here now. Can't hack anything in here. Can't help myself to anything in here. Alright. So I guess I must be very close to the last step in this game. How you doing there, buddy? What, you want pets now? You have been asleep all day, and now you're just sticking your butt. You're sticking your butt into the camera, and now you want pets. Now you want pets. Is that how this works? Okay. Okay, cat. All right. I mean, there was a guy back here. I remember that guy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what this guy can tell me.
Been a while since I've seen you. What brings you back?
Vehicle repairs, of course.
That's what I like to hear. Let's see what you need.
Okay.
Been a while since I've seen you. What brings you back?
Vehicle repairs, of course.
That's what I like to hear. Let's see what you need.
Okay. Yes! Yes, cat. Okay, so I can't take the vehicle back out. Alright. One more time. Nope. Alright. Hey. All right, you. All right, you. All right, you. How about I give you Patch? This little guy, right? All day, he's been asleep in his tree, and now he decides during the stream, I want pets. I want pets. Right? Right? Okay. What? Give me the hard blinks. What's up with you? Alright, so this was the site of a big old shootout. Got a few crispy snipes in here. I was pretty pleased with myself, I gotta admit. But, no. Make yourself comfortable there, cat. Okay, but if I remember correctly, come up here. And all these doors are locked. Oh, wait, not all of them. Oh, but I've been in here because I looted that. I looted that, so yeah. Looted that. Probably hacked that. Shot somebody in here, maybe. Okay. So I've been doing all those side missions for the XP and everything, but man. Fire containment system. Alright. Looks like it's a slow day on Novaria. Okay, so I guess Novaria is not the place I need to go either. Because I'm just not seeing what I need to do where. Didn't realize I was this close to the end of the game. Or at least the end of the first game, I should say. The end of the first game. Alright. It's one of the upside downsides of
people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
It's one of those things where I mean I do love a good open world, but man, if you get lost in the open world, if you lose track of where you are in the story, and you know, you may find yourself wandering around a bit. I remember this guy was the...
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody.
Anything else?
I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
Okay. See if these folks prompt me in any way. I remember this was a pretty lengthy mission.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I'm trying to remember if I even got up here at any point. I don't think I did.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Well, Lordy-daw. No more tin scans for me, mates. I'm off to play the grand piano. Well, right now I'm doing a lot of wandering.
Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Bavaria now.
Doing a lot of wandering.
This car was costing 10 credits a minute. It's real-time controllers.
Beat it. I said beat it. Go find something else to do. Stupid devil.
Rude. Oh, now this thing I did not oh, not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base is in the Newton system. Your base in the Newton system is not secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Huh. That could have been a clue. I think the doctor they were talking to was the Marina Sirtis character. Shit. Aw, crap. Ah, I borked it. Try that again. There we go. Well, that would have been really convenient. That would have been really convenient when I,
If you don't stop poking me, I'll throw you off that balcony.
Wow. That guy's cranky. Okay. Maybe if I had come up here, I would have had an easier time. Okay, so that leaves one more place for me to check, and then if that rolls Snake Eyes, then I have no idea where I'm going next. So Panic, I gotta ask, how many weeks is it? You take two. You're basically taking 2 weeks in between your old job and this job, correct? And then you're gonna start you should be starting a new gig in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, right? You start in a week. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Seriously. You're gonna be great.
Ananias was running this place just fine before that Parasini woman came along.
Look, since the administrator was arrested, our managers are interrogating everyone who talked to you.
So, thanks. Rude. Alright, so I talked to that person. I guess we are out. There we go. No. I mean, that was the thing. When you told me that they were just like, yeah, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. You left a toxic environment. You know, you left a toxic environment. I can honestly say that when I left the SEC and when I left, or rather, let me rephrase that, when the SEC let me go. And not one person from the SEC reached out to me and asked me how I was doing. Not a one. Not a one. And, you know, some places are like that. You're going to find there are some places that you work where they're going to be toxic AF. And then you realize the best thing for me to do was to leave there. I mean... It really did suck that everything that I had built when I was at Stratford University. I had been there for 4 years. I had been there for 4 years, and they just didn't have anything to say to me. They were like, there's the door.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Move got delayed because, oh, I'm sorry you have to go to a funeral, and that sucks. What was it? Gunnery station. Look outside. I got experience for looking outside? Okay. Alright. So I went to Pharos. I went to Novaria. Let me just... Oh, wait a minute. This is the last place then. Vermire. Alright. No other place in Century Omega. I do love the visuals. I do love the visuals. They're really cool. But yeah, I mean, when I left Stratford, you know, a couple people said goodbye, and they were upset that I was leaving. And I did have some people even ping me and say, right. I need to do that. But what I was going to say was that, you know, okay, let's see what this is. Priscilla. Terrestrial world, so small it cannot retain even trace atmosphere. The surface is frozen, composed of magnesium silicates with carbonaceous deposits. Carbonaceous? I'll say that's carbonaceous deposits. In the recent past, a pirate band from the Terminus systems carved a message into surface using ship-based laser weapons, Scott. Laser weapons. In 100-meter wide Batarian syllabic, the message proclaims the military prowess and virality of one Captain Zeish. Smaller cross alludes to the questionable parentage of all humans. So they basically graffitied a planet. They graffitied a planet. Chloroplon is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with a haze of methane in the upper atmosphere. I'm beginning to wonder if this is the point in the game, chat, where the writers were starting to give up on how to describe the planets. Yar 4 is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter hydrogen-helium gas giant with clouds of airborne silicate and deeper layers of sodium. In composition, it is extraordinarily similar to 51 Pegasi planet Bellerophon, one of the first extrasolar planets discovered by humanity in the late 20th century. Despite its great size, ZR4 is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. In fact, ZR4 is so low mass, it's tightly locked to Hawk. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cool pole create constant hurricane force winds. Nemata. Terrestrial planet with thick hazy atmosphere of ammonia, methane, and a cocktail of other hydrocarbon gases. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of nickel, with deposits of iron. With a density 1.4 times that of Earth, it is obvious that Nemata is rich with heavier elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though the lethal heat and high gravity would make initial development costly. Given the political instability of nearby terminus systems, investment is unlikely. Alright. It's not the best way. Yeah, you missed that earlier. I'll tell you what, if you stick around, I will tell you about it more when I call it a stream. I'll touch back on that. But the investigation at the crash site of TWA Flight 514 was very eventful. It was very eventful. It was very educational. It was one of the more educational trips that I've gone to. I only brushed on the surface about what happened when we were out there, but I should go into more detail at the end of stream. So I'll tell you all that stuff at the end of stream. The Mirai is a lush frontier world ideal for colonization from carbon-based species. Vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability there on my terminus system has impeded colonization efforts. High risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. That's why we're going there. Now for this one, I'm going to bring in my boy. And I think I'll bring in Garrus as well. Yeah, I'll bring in Garrus as well.
I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Oh, okay, that was cool. That was very cool. That was very cool.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Alright. So we're there. And we gotta get to the AA tower. Alright. Not bad for a game that's over a decade old. Oh, wait a minute. We got bogeys. Oh, wait. Are those? I think that's the natural life form. Okay. I want... Okay. Hang on. Well, the problem is, yeah. Problem is I didn't expect the game to just kind of. Usually when I'm on the Mako map, they will. These guys are lagging behind. Look at these two.
Let's get moving.
Is that they don't stick me out of the Mako when I first land. They usually leave me in the Mako. Are you comfortable? Alright. Alright. Probably just avoid those things. There's a lot of them, though. Okay, now those guys I can't. Where is he? Alright. Yeah, I'm making the bold assumption a lot of these weird quirks are remedied in Mass Effect 2. That's alright. If the life form shoots at me, that's when I shoot back. If it's just crawling around on the beach, I'm not gonna shoot it. That would be just cool. That would be cruel. That would be cruel. Now if it blocks my way, get out of my way. Yeah, he's not getting up from that. All right. And that's a magic trick. Ta-da! He's gone. Okay. All right. Whoa, what was that? Oh, there he is. Boom! He's gone. He gone. Well, let's see where I'm at. Where I am on the map. Oh man, I got a ways to go before I get to this gatehouse. Jeez. Okay. I mean, am I supposed to take out these? No, I'm not. Okay. Ooh. Whoop. Oh, excuse me. Well, I think one thing I am a little bummed out about is I can't loot the bodies for whoa. Woo! Hello. Trying to figure out where the... Oh, there it is. There he is. There he is. Boom. Got him. Got him. Got him, coach. Okay. Just trying to figure out where they were coming from this lovely beachfront property they got going on here. Oh, hello. Sorry, were you talking to me, sir? I didn't think so. I didn't think you were talking to me, sir. Oh, come on, T. Don't miss your shots. There we go. Better. Better. Ah, boom. Let's see what the range is on this thing. Yeah, not bad with the major cannon. Oh, hello. That's one. And that's two. Well, I was doing some close range stuff there. Alright, hold on. Let's just check the map, see where I'm at. Well, I'm making headway. Probably want to... Oh, I actually want to head down this way. Oh, the fact that I can do that, that's kind of cool. Almost there. Oh. There we go. Boom. Yes, it would have. You're right. But why the game chose me to put me outside of the Mako? I didn't quite understand that tactic, but okay. Whoa, hello. All right, I gotta. Oh, great! I'm caught. Ow. Drive over your metal carcass. Die, die, die. Okay, great. All right, everybody. This is where I'm headed. And look at that, Skycap Runner subbing at Tier 1 for the very first time, it looks like. Thank you so much for that sub. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the Monster Mash. Thanks for that sub. I really do. Whoa, hello. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for joining me for tonight's shenanigans, where you watch me kind of fumble my way through Mass Effect. Okay. I'm going to make the bold assumption that this is where I get out. Ooh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, he's on the other side of the rock. Hang on. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Just one more. Okay, two more. Okay. Thanks a lot, Skycap. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, do we have another one? We have another one? Alright, follow me up here, boys. Whoa, hello. There we go. How you boys doing? Good? Alright, here. You go over there. All right. Woo! Okay. All right. Oh! I forgot I could do that, to be honest with you, Chad. I forgot I could do that. Little force push never hurt anybody. Little force push never hurt anybody. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think what I was trying to do is Oh. Alright. Okay.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
All right.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Just give me a second here. Let's see if I can get us some more. Oh. Let's see. Oh, really? That's it? I got us a sweet grenade. So there's that. All right. Oh wait. There's something else here. All right. I have to remember, sprint is not L3 on this one. Let's see what I got to do with the map here. But again, thanks a lot, Skycap. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I should probably check my journal. Okay, Saren is searching for the conduit. Oh. Head to the Solarian camp. Okay. Where's the Solarian camp? Oh, the Solarian camp is over there. Alright. Oh, wait. Which way am I supposed to go here? Oh, there was the Normandy. Oh, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool, Chad. I kind of dug that. Yeah, that guy's not going nowhere. That guy is not going nowhere. Alright, here they are. I think we have to go in and open some doors there, chat. So let's go. Oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh, but I bet I could do that. Whoa. And I don't even remember what button I pushed. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's the one. Okay. Whoa, level up. Let's go. I remember now. It's square. This team is pretty unstoppable, I think. Wow. Alright. There we go. Gate controls.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Yeah, but unfortunately I can't jump. If I could jump I would, but I can't. I have to walk through all of this and appreciate the beautiful work that all the engineers and developers did on this game, which is fine. Which is more than fine. Alright. Oh, wait. Seriously? That one guy. That one guy. God love him. Okay, the only thing between you, me, and the Solarian camp now is my driving. It's too bad they can't colonize this planet. This is a pretty planet. This is a real... You can tell, okay, this is where we're gonna pull out all the stops, development-wise, because I mean, look at these waves.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
Ooh. Okay. So why are we grounded?
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Oh, that's just great. What now?
That's just great.
We stay put until the council sends the
Well, that's
reinforcements
great. This is great.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the council to send a fleet.
Whoa.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
Rex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Don't make me choose. What do you want from me? This isn't up for debate.
All you need to know is that I'm giving you an order to fall in line.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Saren doesn't care about these Krogan. They're tools, puppets. He'll destroy them as soon as they're no longer useful to him. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point.
Let's go!
I trust you.
Let's go, people!
Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Let's go, people! Yeah, baby! Let's fucking go! Woo! I got charisma and shit! That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Just that moment, I was like, oh man, we got ourselves a Mexican standoff! Let's go, man! Oh, that was fun. If I could get a game of nothing but that, oh man, that'd be great. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right.
If we're doing this, then
Let's go.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
I know. Believe me, I had the and look at that, Rev 3 gifting a tier 1 sub to Alora. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Very nice. And Alora's good people. Met her once at the TwitchCon. At the TwitchCons. Nope. I wanted to put that back.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with a Krogan.
You watch yourself, punk. All right.
I'm surprised that Krogan yielded to your argument.
Nice work with Rex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
All right.
It's rare to see a Krogan accept reason. You can have exceptional loyalty.
Krogan that responds to reason. How strange.
All right, so I'm assuming my next chit chat with him is going to trigger him. So before we get any more triggered, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick break here, everybody. Just so I can get a quick bio break. But yeah, I need to do that before we go any further. Hey everybody, you are Gaming with the Team Monster. It is Mass Effect Monday, and so far we are closing in on the end game. Pretty excited about that. Had I not used that charisma skill, Shepard would have killed him. Believe me, I was looking at that shoot Rex and I was like, I'm better than this. And I want that man on my side. I want that hunk of burning love on my side. But anyway, so let's go on ahead. Let's hit the little Spectre's room, as PC Herring so eloquently put it. I'll be right back, everybody. So chat, you want to get an idea of how into Marvel's Avengers my wife is into it. Not only is she currently playing it right now in the other room, she bought the Marvel Black Widow outfit, which is the white outfit you see ScarJo wear in the Black Widow movie. By the way, if you haven't watched the Black Widow movie, like actually go to theaters and see it, it's worth going, masking up and going to the theaters for. I loved it. ScarJo is ScarJo. I mean, she's awesome. The actress that they cast opposite of her, who plays her sister, is also absolutely delightful. But the MVP of the movie really does. I mean, Rachel Weisz is Rachel Weisz. I mean, I've loved her since The Mummy. But MVP is definitely David Harbour. David Harbour absolutely is a riot. He is a riot in that film. Absolutely loved it. All right. So let me go on ahead. Let me get us back to the game. There we go. But you know what I really like. So let me do this. No, I don't want to do that.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke, and how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
We won't be able to meet their force head-on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
I just realized, I was like, that's some really cheerful music, and then I realized I left my Spotify on. Hang on a minute, let me just find my Spotify. Where are you, Spotify? There you are. Give me a moment. That's better. That's a little more moody. It might work.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Okay, that is...
This is my decision, not yours.
That's a great one. That's a great line.
Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
I need a few more moments to prepare.
Take your time, but we're ready to go as soon as you say.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
These Solarians seem pretty tough. I just hope they hold up under pressure.
Just say the word. I'm ready to go.
This facility is well protected. It must be very important to Saren.
Okay. Okay, must be missing.
I'm going to tear this place a new one.
Not really much else to get here, apart from maybe buying something, but there we go.
Are you ready, Commander?
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, I just... Good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Arachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Good speech. All right. So I think my power team is going to be I'm definitely going to take in Rex. I'll take in Kaiden. All right. Here we go.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job.
Here we go.
Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
All right. First things first. Let's save this damn game. All right. Because, man, I haven't... Whoa, hello.
Shadow was on the ground. Chief Williams, P-14. Manovai, Theater team. Oh, time to get some attention.
I'm hearing the shots. All right. Remember, they're all leveling up automatically. They're all leveling up automatically, so it should be fine. But one thing oh, hello. Oh, there he is. Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Now, I will say this, though. What do I got? I got these two. All right, so let me put... Yeah. Let me put... All right. Booyah. Woo! Hello. Boom, baby! I'm pretty pleased with that. Dun 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 dun. All right. Okay, we got that. Okay, Geth communications disrupted. Let's go. All right.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
Hey, buddy! Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah! Bye, Felicia! I love the terrain we're fighting in. The terrain we're fighting in is kind of cool. It feels like you're on like some type of secret mission. Ah, so we're trying to get to the research facility, so I believe that's what we're supposed to do. Go to the main Geth base. Alright, so back this way, we're going to the satellite uplink tower, and then for the satellite uplink tower, we'll take it from there. Alright, so going this way, boys.
SAT strikes. Dieto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
There's a big boy up here. I know. Oh, there he is. Boom, baby! Boom, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Alright. Oh, let's do this, chat. Let's save the game. Let's save the game, please.
We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return.
He down. I don't think I'm doing any damage to him. Oh, I see what's going on there. Okay. All right, so we are here. So we got to get to the research facility. All right. Oh, crap. Where is he? Oh, there he is, right there. Come on, stick your head out. I know you're there. that's Rex. Shit, that was Rex I was shooting. Damn it. Sorry, Rex. That's on me. That was on me. Alright, hang on. Where am I? Okay, I'm heading this way. That's on me, Rex. That's on me. How you doing there, Nix? Good to see you in chat. Alright.
Holding ground. JLs are around me. Shadow team must be getting close.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait. Alright. Remember, I'm on auto level. Remember? I'm on auto level.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
Williams can take a few more. Minimize the guard presence in the base.
All right, Commander. I hope Williams is ready for this.
That's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, weren't the Solarians supposed to be on our side? Whoa. Alright, where is it? Where is it? No shit. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So it's the top button. It's the top button. No spoilers now, not even a hint. Not even a hint. Alright. Let's check the map. Okay, so we're here. We need to get to the security office. Alright. There it is. Okay, ready? I love the music. The music is awesome. Okay, hostiles on the other side of the door.
Hello?
Is someone out there?
Whoa.
Krogan reinforcements. Giotto, hold your ground. Damn it, we're being flanked.
All right, hold on. Woo! Okay, hard decryption to say the least. All right. Woo! Okay. All right. Man, when this game went from being super chill to suddenly, ooh. Muy interesante. Muy interesante. Yep. They're not just mind controlling the, they're not just mind controlling.
What do you want? I told you everything.
Yeah.
Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Nano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, STG, man. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Commander.
If we don't let him out, he's as good as dead. We have to do something.
Yes, leaving me here would be bad. Very bad. It's too small and the noise just won't go away. Whispering is loud, you know? I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Okay. Muy interesante. And I think, yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, this is not good. The glowy dudes. A lot of glowy dudes here. Crap. Whoa!
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Shit! Oh, fudge. Ah, this is not good. Switch weapons, damn it. Man, the weapons wouldn't switch. That was terrifying.
I'm a little busy here.
The weapons wouldn't switch. Oh my god. Okay, so I lost my bro. Oh, that was my problem. Yeah. Okay, so use Unity. Okay. You're looking out for me. I get it. I get it. I didn't take offense to that. The thing I was taking more offense to, if you must know, was I was trying to switch my weapons. Oh, I was trying to switch my weapons and my weapons wouldn't switch. That was a problem. That was a severe problem. That was a severe problem. Come on. Shit. Woo! Woo! According to these files, the Geth are planning a massive assault. Oh, crap. I was too busy doing the victory lap and I missed it. All right. Crap. Okay, one of them's down. Oh, nice shot, team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Well, I figured that. I figured that.
Shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
Sorry, that didn't work for the Nazis either, in my opinion. That didn't work for the Nazis either. You know, I was just helping in some little mind control experiments. I mean, How bad is it? You're making the Nazis sound, you know, bad. They did nice things. They made great roads, right? Roads. The roads are good. Ah, crap. I'm gonna blow that. I mean, you know, roads, right, man? Roads. Roads and shit. I don't think it's savage. Chat, if that was savage, give me an F in chat for savage. You don't like? Nobody likes this side of me, do they? They don't like this side of me. Savage tea. We want nice tea. We want nice iced tea. We don't want bad tea. We don't want savage tea. Savage tea is scary. Ready? Everybody in? Bitches are gonna die. I'm gonna pop a cap on her ass. Watch me. Oh look, I got one shell left in my gun. Guess where it's going? Guess where it's going? Guess where it's going, girlfriend? Alright.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon.
I know.
Like the one on Eden Prime.
I know. And in other news, water is wet, Captain Obvious. Like I said, in my chat, real quick chat, let's just say this in my chat, what is the rule? When you see somebody that's helping Nazis, you do what? You punch them. So repeat after me, everybody. If I meet someone who helps a Nazi, I punch them. Okay, punch Nazis. Nothing wrong with punching Nazis, okay? Nothing wrong with punching Nazis. Granted, I will say I punched her with a bullet, but that's, you know, that's just semantics, okay? That's just semantics. What did I do? I wanted to do something here. I just think punching Nazis is good for character building. It's also good for character building. All right, there was something I was gonna do. I can't remember what it was, but there was something I was gonna do out here. Now I can't remember what it was, so it must not have been that important. Okay. All right. All right. Back to the game. As you see, I've been doing a lot of saving. Okay, ready? And investigate. Ooh. Ooh. Mind meld. She just had a Dave Bowman moment. She just had a Dave Bowman kind of moment. Where'd you come from, Spider-Man?
We eliminate this base, and Saren's gonna feel it.
I'm going to tear this whole place down. I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension.
Oh, wow. Sovereign. Oh, wow.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades, you wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Whatever your plan is, it's gonna fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
Oh, that's a good line. Oh, that's a really good line.
Level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is shot. Orders, Commander?
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Alright, so we go.
The gas returning. Shepard must be getting close. Gas, circle around. Keep them here. Keep them...
Okay. I guess we're heading... Oh, wait. Oh, whoop. No, hang on a minute. Journal. Okay, search... You've disrupted the Geth communications. Keep looking for opportunity to slow the Geth. Okay. Oh, wait. That's assignments. Am I on the right one? There we go. Disable AA guns so the Normandy can drop the nuke. Alright. So I gotta disable the AA guns. Alright. And to do that... Turret control. Well, I'm heading in the right spot. Okay, good. Nice to know I can follow my instincts. Oh, those things. I hate those freaking things. Alright, there's one. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh! Shit. First death. First death. Not too bad. And because I was saving, I didn't lose too much.
The Geth are turning. Shepard must be getting close. Ganto, circle around. Keep them here. Keep them...
Ah, damn it. I hit the wrong button. Hate it when I hit the wrong button. Here we go. There we go.
Someone give me a hand.
Ow, damn it. Oh, fuck me running. I keep forgetting that. I keep hitting the wrong damn button. See, this is where I'm getting pissed now. This isn't the weapon I want. Okay, so let me switch weapons. And then I should be able to switch this pistol. And then, oh fuck! God damn it. I keep hitting the wrong damn button. Nope, it still gives me on pistol. I really don't like the way they're doing the weapons here, because I'm selecting the weapon that I want to switch. I'm selecting the weapon I want to switch. And it refuses to acknowledge it. Son of a biscuit. Getting a piece of them. There's one. One down. There's two. There's at least four of them. There was at least four of them, I think. I just have to remember the top right button is exclusively for weapons. Now, I do not understand why it won't switch me. It really wants me to stay on this No, the problem is I'm telling it, look, PC, I tried showing it to you. I know I've shown it to, whoa, hello. Yikes. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Nice work with that gun, Commander. We've got the other one in our sights.
All right. Problem is, I've got pistol, and I've got sniper. Shit. If I've got the pistol and I want to change to, say, assault rifle, I've got assault rifle. Now watch, it'll switch over to pistol. I don't want that. I want, so let's say, okay, so let's say I want, so I've got my assault rifle, right? Now, I say, okay, switch it back here. Switch it back here. Or switch it over to, yeah, switch it over there. Right. Okay, there's the sniper. Now it's where I want it to be. And that logically makes no sense to me at all. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. It should be one of the, it's just I was selecting the sniper rifle and I should have switched it. It should have switched over to pulse, but it's I don't like the way that, I don't like. All right. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be quiet now. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
There's the gun. Clear those gaps and get the charges set.
Let's just get through this. Let's just get through this. Ah, crap. Okay. That's two. Okay, I'm running.
Charges are set. Everyone get low, now!
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Oh, there you are. Come on in, baby. Come on in, baby. Whew. And these guys are pretty damn calm considering they're carrying a nuclear warhead.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. Captain Kirahi is dead. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative! Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
All right. So I've lost two of my members, which means I'm going in hard, everybody. I'm going in hard. I'm taking in I'm taking in Rex and Garrus. Let's do this. Let's finish this puppy up. All right. And are you comfy there, buddy? Look at you. Look at this. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. This is the way, chat, that I want to play video games. This is the way I want to play video games, chat. Super chill. Super chill, chat. Kills me. It kills me every time. Alright. Here we go. I think what I wanted to do is I was going to... Oh, jeez. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Where's my Unity? All right. I'll tell you, the effective amount of team shooting that these guys do is like the Avengers. Sometimes they're almost too good. Well, these guys are like my these guys right here are like my power squad. If I know that I'm going to need more firepower, I'm going to take in these boys. All right.
Can you hold them off? There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
Oh, man.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Damn. Damn. Homeboy just took one for the team. Well, you know, if he needs it, I can get him some. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh, actually, we should do that. Let me save this. Are you kidding? Shit got real. Shit got real when I faced off with Rex. That was pretty insane. That was pretty insane. All right. It's not okay. So this is the right way out. Okay, this is the right way out. Getting better at that when I don't hit the wrong button. Is this when my monitor decides it can't handle the signal? Jeez. Oh, it's him. Pretty good shielding.
An impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all
Look
for
at this
nothing.
guy. Look at this guy.
I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared.
Can I just shoot this guy?
I joined
Or force push him or something?
I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're like every other poor bastard in this place. A tool Sovereign can use, then cast aside.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Don't you see? You are just a tool.
Yeah, the Taliban said they were gonna be cool with the translators that are left behind in Afghanistan. Do you really believe that? Does this guy really believe this?
Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine.
Really?
If I can prove my
Really?
value, I become a resource worth maintaining.
I don't think so, bro.
There is no other logical conclusion.
I'm not buying into this. You betrayed the Council.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers.
That's not the way it's coming across. I'm not seeing that.
And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Oh. Whoa! Yeah. Hello? 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 Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whew, that was close. Ah! Whew. Damn it. Oh. Shit. I couldn't even see what to do there. You mean I gotta sit through that entire...
Saren's experiments have to be stopped.
Are you saying I've got to sit through that entire dialogue? Oh my god, BioWare, are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't a checkpoint? You bring in the big bad and that wasn't a checkpoint? Oh my god, BioWare. See, this is where the game sucks. This is where the game sucks rocks. This is where the game sucks absolute balls. The fact that that was not a checkpoint is ridiculous. Even by the standards of this old game. I've got to sit through that entire fucking dialogue again. This should be a checkpoint. This should be a checkpoint. That is bogus. That is utterly... Fuck you, BioWare. Fuck you. That is not cool. That is not cool.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake. You've seen trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist?
Well, the thing is, and the thing is, I can't even save it. I can't even save it.
Die than live under the...
Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the... Sovereign needs me to find the conduit.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what...
The conduit is the key to your destruction.
Alright, so can I... See, I can't even save it. Ow. Fall back, boys. Fall back. Whoa. Right, I knew that, PC, but my point is, that's just terrible game design. I'm sorry. They really should have this dialogue as being a save point. It really should have been a save point. No. I do a wag of the finger to Mass Effect on that. That's, if there's a major point of dialogue. Uh-oh, here we go. Heroes goodbye.
All right, everybody, hang on.
I'll take it, though. I'll take it.
I can't believe Caden didn't make it.
How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
That was rough.
It should have been
Sorry, that
me,
was rough.
Commander.
That was rough.
You know that.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
Like Pikachu.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Get it together, soldier.
Yeah.
Caden's blood is on Saren's hands.
Pull your shit together, soldier.
Bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
What are you doing?
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to
You know,
help
that's
put
kind of
all those
obscene. That
pieces
might be
together.
against terms of service. You just stay there. No, you want to kick? You want to kick? You want to kick? You want to kick? Excuse me. I'm having a moment with the cat.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Here we go.
Relax, Commander.
Oh.
Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
I need a moment to fan myself.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it and tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder. I just need some time to recover.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
They're not going to believe any of this, not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
Very somber. Very somber. Don't mind my wife in the other room. She's having a moment. All right, so let's just first off let's do a little maintenance here first. That's a lot of saves there. So let me just go on ahead and let me I know I had a very intense reaction to that, but I just don't like that. I mean, the reason I didn't save was because I'm like, oh, okay, it's another scene, it's the boss fight, yada yada yada, we should be fine. the fact that, because I know that you can't save during combat, so if there's a break in the combat, I'm going to make the bold assumption, there's a break in the combat, boss is showing up, and it's dialogue, that's a save point. That's a checkpoint, and that's just, anyway. It's an older game. I get it. It's an older game. I do get it. But yeah, it was still a good run. Don't get me wrong. It was still a good run. Well, the Red Dawn mission I didn't do in late 2019. No, I didn't do that in late 2019, Random. I actually did that first day. So I understand what you're talking about, Random. But anyway, so also the combat system is that's the one thing that that's one thing that you've got to understand about this game. This game is not Destiny. And when I figured that out, when I said I need to cool my jets and not play this game like I'm playing Destiny, that changed dramatically. That changed dramatically. So I actually felt like I was you know, I had a better grip on it. I did. I had a Oh, you've been working on it since late 20. Oh, you just finished it. Well, there you go, Rand. Well, now you got a whole bunch of more adventures ahead of you. You really do. So I got to do a quick shout out to my girl Panic. Is my girl Panic out there? Panic, are you still in chat? Are you still hanging out? I just want to do a quick shout out to see if Panic is there. And then so Panic, if you're in chat, do let me know. I mean, I felt like, yes, paging don't panic, future librarian at Auburn University, whom we are all very excited for. We're all very, very excited for Panic getting that gig at the university and all that. I know. 2 more weeks till you move. Panic's got another week, and then she makes the grand move. There's a lot of change in the air. There's a lot of change in the air, and I think that's very cool. All right. I'm gonna at least do this much. It's actually telling me I have to report to the next thing I have to do is I have to report to the council. Alright, well, I'm going to go on ahead. I've already saved the game, so I'm going to exit the game. I know I'm on intermission. I know that. I'm just doing some last minute things, but I am closing it down, as it were. It's all right. And then we exit. Boop. Yes, I'm sure I want to exit. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Panic is not with us right now, which I hope that means she's okay, because she said she wanted to hang out, and because she asked me specifically about the how things went on the crash site. So I was gonna actually finish stream just chatting a little bit about what happened on Saturday. Yeah, it actually I will say this about the Mass Effect experience. I think I need more moments like that one with Rex, where I had to do the standoff with him. I felt like I wanted to do more. I want to have more moments with that. And there are some nights where the combat is pretty heavy, and where the storytelling is heavy. Tonight felt like a nice balance between the two. Had a slow start until I figured out, okay, this is where I got to go. And of course, now I'm into Act 3, as Spence and PC pointed out. Now I know Spence will get a kick out of this. Spence will get a kick out of what was going on. And for anybody else who's joining us on the Just Chatting, you're going to see me pop into talk shows and podcasts in September, September 18th specifically, when we do the paranormal our next paranormal investigation on stream, because I'm doing this with the good folks over at the Don't Turn Around podcast, which I think indirectly I'm sort of getting recruited by Phil to be part of the Don't Turn Around podcast. So, just kind of rolling with that. Okay, no problem, PC. And thanks again for helping me out with the web slinger issue. Pardon me. And you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later, buddy. So anyway, so the Don't Turn Around podcast, those folks are, I say those folks, but it's actually Phil Rossi, another very engaging personality. Phil Rossi basically asked me if I wanted to do any paranormal investigating with him, and this is all stuff that he has learned by interviewing people in the business. And he just said, "I want to do this, but I don't want to do this alone," which is a smart way to approach it. And and he asked me to come in, so I said okay. So I'm doing this now. I'm doing some stuff with him. And Saturday, we went out to the site of TWA Flight 514. If you don't know the story behind it, it was December 1st, 1974, and this flight with 92 souls on board crashed into the side of Mount Weather. Ironically, in bad weather. It was a mix of rain and snow, and they literally crashed into this mountain, a very small mountain, but it was still a mountain, within sight of Dulles International Airport. What was the most tragic thing about this flight, apart from how the media handled it, was that the reason the crash happened was because the lexicon between the flight crew and the air traffic controllers was completely foobarred. It was a complete mess. You could say one thing to the air traffic folks, and they would say something to the pilots that would have two different meanings. It would be the same words, but two different meanings. I guess the best example you could use in this particular case was they said, if the air traffic says, okay, you need to be at a height, or no, there's an object where the maximum height of this object is 1,300 feet. The pilots hear that, and the air traffic control says, keep in mind 1,300 feet. The pilots can say, okay, we can descend to 1,300 feet. Apparently, people have had a couple of near misses with this Mount Weather in the past, and United actually went to the FAA and said, look, this is a problem. You guys have got to fix this. And the FAA said, oh yeah, we're on it. We're taking care of it. Don't worry. Turns out they weren't. Turns out they were just feeding a line to the pilots. And then December 1st happened with TWA Flight 514, and they actually rewrote the lexicon to make sure this sort of thing didn't happen. So while it is a good thing that the rules were changed, that the standards were changed, and they were updated, and things are better than they were, the downside is that it came at the cost of 92 lives, men, women, and children. So where this crash occurred is basically the plane came in, and it was a crash site 900 yards wide, 200 yards deep, and there was a specific rock. There was this rock face that kind of jets out, and it jets out just over and outside the the country road that goes by it. It's a paved country road, but it like winds through the mountain, and that rock. Hey, cat! That rock stopped the fuselage from going into the road. Anyway, that was all in '74, and it's a very dark history in avionics. It is also roughly about half an hour away from where Phil and his wife Tina live, and we went out there. Yeah. Hey, noob, Randy's in chat. If you wanted to say thank you, go ahead and say thank you, Randy. I have to wait until Noob's current sub runs out, and once it runs out, I will be gifting him that tier 3 sub. So there you go. Oh, that's good. All right, hubby's home till Wednesday. That's very cool. I was talking a little bit about Panic wanted me to talk a little bit about the how the paranormal investigation went on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and I don't know if Panic is still in chat or not, or if she's going to catch this in replay, but I wanted to go on ahead and get everybody caught up. So basically, we went out to the crash site in around 4 or 5 o'clock. So there was still plenty of light left, and it was dusk, right? We went out there with my we went out there with a K2 meter. We went out there with my flux, the little pyramid object that works as a motion sensor and also as a response device. And Phil actually picked up a REM pod, so he has a REM pod now. And so I said, okay, when September rolls around, I get the next big gadget. So I'm still trying to figure out what the next big gadget's going to be. So here's the good news, bad news. The good news is that the motion sensor, the flux that I was using, was going off. And it was going off pretty consistently. My only concern about the flux going off is that it was outside. It was also outside in the woods. So when you look at the pictures of me in front of the sensor, and I've got this big smile on my face, yeah, it's pretty awesome. But you also notice that I'm wearing a hoodie like this one. I'm wearing a zip-up hoodie, and the hood is up. It wasn't because it was significantly cold. I was just trying to make sure that I didn't get any ticks in my hair. I wanted to make sure that I was protected from both ticks and any other critters. And so, yeah. So the good news was that it was a mild day, so that wasn't so bad. So we're asking questions, and sometimes it seemed to respond really well. Other times it was kind of odd. So I don't know if insects were setting it off or if it was actually being set off by whatever the vibe is there. But there was a vibe there. Where we were, so the rock is here, right? The rock that stopped the fuselage is here. And if you walked maybe 50 yards, maybe somewhere between 25 to 50 yards into the woods away from the rock, definitely to where the crash would be, there's just this random clearing. It's a natural random clearing. If you take a look at my Instagram, and you'll notice that I took like a shot straight up through the trees, like a ring of trees. It's really kind of eerie. What's also kind of eerie is we found an easier way to access this clearing. It was a private driveway. They're building a house around there. Keep that in the back of your head. But they're building a house on the side of the crash. Keep that in mind. So we're out there and we're asking questions. Some of the responses, like I said, I videotaped. I took videotaped. Jeez, back in my day, I was taking video. I was recording a lot of video, and I recorded a lot of audio. And by the way, if you're hearing the noises from outside, it's my wife. She's playing Avengers right now, probably with one of the Kellys. But anyway. So I'm in the clearing, and Tina's out there with me, and Phil's out there with me, and we're getting different responses. There is a vibe in the air, and it was okay. It was good. It was sad. There was a heaviness in the air, sure, but it was also the light was out, and we couldn't get a positive identification of who we were talking to, but we were talking to somebody. We were talking to somebody, at least according to the way we were getting responses to the flux. But here's where it gets weird. So we decided we were going to wrap up, and I ask the and the way you work with the flux is you basically say, and if you want to see what this thing, again, for anybody who's new to my chat, and you know that I'm dabbling in this, I'm dabbling in this thing. Let me go on ahead and show you real quick what it is. I can't remember if I left the tab open for it or not. I have a lot of I'm one of those people who have a lot of tabs open. Be quiet. All right, here it is. And you know what? I to give you an idea how thick I am. I am sometimes a bit of a himbo. I'm the first one to say it. I'm something of a himbo. If you look at Ghost Stop, they basically designed their logo to be similar to GameStop, but they call their place Ghost Stop. I just put that together this weekend. Okay. Anyway, so I had this flux out, and every time you talk, every time you ask it a question, you basically say, you basically frame the question, and to keep it simple, one of the easiest ways to do it is to have is to make it a yes/no question. Are you with us? Say, green for yes, green for yes or red for no, which is kind of like, the thing is, if you say, is there anyone with us, and you say green for yes, red for no, that's a bit like saying, are you awake? You probably expect, if someone says you are awake, and you go no, they're going to go to bed. So, yeah. So we kept it simple, like, are you with us? Touch the device to make the lights go red or green. And then when you establish that kind of contact, then you go on ahead and you move forward. So I said to the device, I said, well, Phil and I would like to come back. Would it be okay if we came back to the site at night? The flux actually lit up red. And I said, okay, I just want to get a confirmation that you said what you said. Is it okay for us to come back at night to talk to you? Green for yes, and before I could even say red for no, the red light came on a second time. And then I went on ahead and I just went on ahead and doubled down. I said, are we going to be safe if we came back at night? Green for yes, red for no. And the red light came on again. So when I was talking to Panic earlier, and I said it was an education, this is what I'm talking about. Phil and I decided in our infinite wisdom, you know what? We're gonna go out there. We're gonna go out there tonight. We're gonna go out there tonight, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna check this out. So after we finished up our initial investigation, which was like between 5 and 7 o'clock, we went out. We got something to eat. We went back to Phil's place. We took a breath, and we said, "Okay, are we going back out there?" And Phil was like, "Yeah, we're going back out there." So we went. By the time we reached the crash site, it was 9 p.m. and it was dark. I mean, it was pitch black dark. And I felt fine. I was a little nervous. I mean, come on. It was, it's the woods. It's creepy. It's very Blair Witch. And I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. And we were smart about it too. We consolidated our gear. We put the camera on the tripod, and I'm carrying the camera on the tripod, and I have my H4n stuffed in my pocket, and then I had in my other pocket the flux, and it was connected to a battery, and that was the only gear we were taking in. We weren't taking in the REM pod, we weren't taking in an EMF reader. We weren't taking in anything else. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there, Spence. Hold on that thought. Hold on that thought. We start to enter the clearing, and literally it's just branches coming out of the dark. And I said, I actually said, wow, this place looks really different at night. I remember specifically saying that. This place is really different at night. And we set up the flux. I've got the recorder going. We set up the camera. The camera is pointing to the flux. And once we had the camera set up, Phil's got a lantern, I've got an LED flashlight. We're trying to keep that down because of this house that's being built, and there were lights on, so we could only make the assumption that there was somebody there. And the idea of being caught as trespassers, that was in the back of our heads as well. But we're still out there, and we're still doing this thing, right? You're not being punchy. No, you're not being punchy, Nix. You're being sassy. There's a difference. So we start asking questions. And the moment we started asking questions, the tone, that's the only way I can describe it, the tone of the clearing changed dramatically. It changed dramatically. And I recorded all of it on my H4n, and I've listened to it, and you can even hear Phil's voice is a little nervous, but I realize we're too close to the flux. I really feel like we were too close to the flux. So I said, okay, why don't we go where Tina and I were originally standing? So what we had to do is we had to basically cross around the flux, go further towards the woods, and then stop there. So I want to say there was maybe 25 yards, at the most between us and the flux. All right. Now, let me again paint a scene for you. So you've got the road, you've got the rock where the wreck stopped. You've got a small stretch of trees, the clearing, and then forest. And when we started asking questions, it was road. There was with the rock. Let's use the rock. It goes road, rock, trees, clearing, forest. And we were actually facing towards the forest. When we switched to give the flux more room, the forest was now behind us. So now it was, instead of it being rock, trees, us, clearing, forest, it was road, rock, trees, clearing, us, forest. And I remember standing there with my H4n, and I was saying, we come in reverence, we come in peace, we mean you no harm. We laid flowers here earlier today. We come here in utmost respect. And and as those words are leaving my lips, I got a very strong vibe, and I told Phil this. I got a very strong vibe of the attitude, I don't care. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. I mean, you have those conversations you have with people where you're trying to tell them, hey, look, I'm talking to you from a place of love. I'm talking to you from a place of respect. And and as you're saying these words to that person, they're looking at you like, I really don't care. I do not give two shits of what you're telling me right now. But take that feeling and ramp it up by like 100. And that's what I was feeling as those words are leaving my lips. And we're asking questions, and you know and unlike the way it was earlier in that day, nothing was going up. Nothing was registering on the flux. And then I said, do you want to talk to us? I said, do you want to talk to us? Wait for it, Nix. Do you want to talk to us? Green for yes, red for no. Green light goes off. And that was a truly, compelling moment. I'm like, oh wow, the green light went off. It was a direct response to what we were saying. So I said, Phil, ask it something because I'm trying to come up with a better with a good follow-up question. And Phil asks a question. No response. I ask a question. No response. Phil asks a third question. No response. Now, this is where I started to feel my nervousness start to kick in. Because I'm like, well, wait a minute. Whatever's here said they wanted to talk to us. And now it's saying that it's not talking to us. And that made me a little nervous. Because I'm sitting here going, hang on now. You said you wanted to talk to us, and we're here, and we're asking questions, and now we're not getting any responses. And while I'm mulling that over in my head, I just felt this sense of, I'm just going to use the words that that I used with Phil. I said to Phil later after we had left, I said, I didn't feel like I was in danger, but I definitely did not feel welcome. I did not feel welcome, and that started to really well up inside of me. I really just felt like we were not welcome there. And which is weird because we had been there earlier. And there was no such feeling. It felt a lot different. Of course, that was the daylight. And again, this is where I started asking questions like, well, okay, how much of this is my imagination? I'm a writer. I have a very vivid imagination. So, I've got, how much of the atmosphere and everything like that, how much of that is playing to this? But the other part of me is like, but we were here. We were here today. The only difference is it's the daytime versus the night. There was daylight. Now there's no daylight. So I started to think, all right, I'm starting to think that maybe I'm just psyching myself out. So all this is happening right in my head. And then I hear Phil say, I think it's time we left. Now remember, it was Phil who wanted to know if we were going to head out here. That was Phil's drive. Phil was like, we need to hit it. We need to hit it at night. And now Phil's the one that's saying, I think it's time for us to leave. And I said, I want to ask one more question, and I'm going to double down. And Phil just nodded and said, okay, double down. And I said, are we safe right now? Green for yes, red for no. And maybe that was a reckless thing to do. But here's what happened. Nothing. We got no response on the flux. And I asked it twice. I said, you can be honest. Are we safe right now? Green for yes, red for no. And the fact that we didn't get a response on the flux, I was convinced that was our answer. And I said, Phil, I think we should leave right now. And Phil's like, yeah, we should. And we actually kept our cool. I was pretty proud of us. We walked wide strides, but we walked over to where the camera was set up. We collapsed the camera, but I kept the camera recording so I could record us walking out of there. I also kept the H4n recording as well. And as we're walking out, I remember saying, We respect your this sacred place. We respect this this site for what has happened here, but we have to leave. You have to stay here, but we have to leave. That was something that the woman who was working at the Gettysburg paranormal tour that we took was doing. After every site, she said, "You have to stay here. We're leaving, but you have to stay here." And I'm listening to myself say that, and I'm not gonna lie, it was more like I was pleading. I was pleading, just stay here. We're gonna leave. We're gonna respect your space. We're gonna leave your space, but you have to stay here. And at that point, as we were leaving, that's when I felt a lot of eyes on me. I felt a lot of eyes on me. I didn't feel that when I was at Belgrove. I did not feel that at Belgrove. I didn't even feel that at Gettysburg. Now, I got some pretty chilling moments at Gettysburg, but Gettysburg, Belgrove, no. But this place, the only way I could describe it was a sinister vibe in the air. It was absolutely 100% sinister. And man, I was gonna punch Phil Rossi in the nutsack because we got on the private driveway. We took maybe 10 steps, and Phil suddenly spun around back in the direction we were looking at, that we were coming from. And I was like, "Phil, just keep walking to the car. Just keep walking to the car. Then we'll look back." And before you ask, Spence, we sprayed ourselves down with like a mix of lavender and sage, and then Phil had a sage stick from Colombia. He took care of me, took care of himself. We even did it a second time when we got to Phil's place before we went inside. But you're right, and you're right, Rick. I didn't want to invite anybody at home with us, but at the same time, it wasn't like I was telling. When I was doing the thing in Gettysburg, the woman who was running the paranormal group, she basically, or who was part of the paranormal group, she basically was saying it with real confidence and real authority. She was like, "Remember, you're staying here. We're leaving, but you've got to stay here." I didn't have that confidence. It was more like I was pleading. And I'm trying to think of a time when I felt something, when I felt like the vibe in the air was sinister. But man, I never felt in danger. I didn't think I was in danger, but I knew if I had stayed 1 minute longer, if Phil and I said, "Hey, let's power through this. Let's power through this." If we had done that, we would have been so screwed. There was just something off. And going back to what Nick said. They are absolutely right. We were warned. Whatever was out there earlier that day warned us. No, you do not want to. You should not come back here, and no, you will not be safe. So Phil and I made a promise to ourselves that if we ever find ourselves in that situation again, and we ask that question and we get the no, then that's a hard nope, right? That is a hard nope. And weirder still, I was under the impression that when we went out there, it was maybe, I don't know. I mean, I thought we had been out there for about half an hour, and then when we left the clearing, I glanced at the clock. It was half an hour from the point of us getting to. From parking there to leaving there. And then being in the clearing, I thought, well, we were in the clearing at least for 15 minutes. I looked at the video, it was 10. And confidence is potent in those situations, but not. No, and that's true. That's true. But I also think, but that's where I think the education. That's what about it was an educational experience. Trust the instincts, because that was the weird thing too. I was fine heading out to the clearing. I was fine walking. No, that was the follow up. Next, Phil was hearing things. Phil heard voices. He said he heard voices, and I don't know if he found any, but he did find some weird things. And the couple of things the couple of things that I found, I've only found two things in the brief time that we were out there at night. I haven't listened to any of the footage from when we were out there during the day, but again, part of the. So Randy, what the way Phil described it to me is that Phil said he heard a scream that sounded both close and far away simultaneously. Phil also said he heard what sounded like two women talking to each other before the scream. I didn't hear anything, but what I heard, or what I found now this I find a little weird. I was both videotaping and recording on my H4n, and as I'm recording on both video and recording on audio, I basically said I'm introducing myself. I'm saying we're here to talk to you, and we want to have a dialogue with you tonight. And as I'm saying that, on both the video and the audio, on the video's audio and on the audio from the H4n, I hear this. It was like an electric feedback. It was a weird electric feedback, and it swells up, goes down, swells back up again, goes down. And it never happened for the rest of the night. It didn't happen when I was breaking down the setup. It didn't happen when I was out there, as far as I know. It didn't happen while I was out there. That was the only time it happened, and I don't know what caused it. I didn't have my phone near me because I wasn't going to need it, because I didn't have night vision on my phone. So I didn't have my phone on me. It was actually in the car. But something caused a weird low frequency feedback on both my video and audio recording. I did pick up an EVP, and the EVP that I picked up was I heard I think I heard a voice say, "Please help me move on." That's what the parent said. Help me move on. I've been in places where time bent. There was a hollow by my old scout camp where it was perpetual twilight and time slowed inside. This was ages ago when I was in like teens and I had no equipment, but it felt real enough for me. I mean, and yeah, I mean, this was one of those things where there was a clearing. It was just really weird. It was just a weird, random, like growth everywhere, and then there's just a weird clearing. This weird clearing, and there was a tree. There was the remnant of a tree there. I don't know if the tree got struck by lightning. I don't know if this is one of the trees that was taken out by the plane. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think what I find the most shocking is that they're building houses now on the premises. They're building houses, or at least now they're building a house on the crash site. That boggles my mind, because they didn't find all the pieces of the people. That's how hard the plane slammed into the it's TWA flight 514. As a matter of fact, let me give you something to watch. It's both really well done, but it's also really, really heartbreaking. Because you find out not only you find out the history of what happened there, but you also find out how hard it's ridiculous how many people basically just pointed point. They were finger pointing, like, no, it was your fault. No, it was your fault. And nobody was acknowledging the real problem. They really didn't. It was just kind of ridiculous. Okay, so hang on a minute. It's YouTube. All right. There it is. There it is. Is that it? I think, yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Well, no. The thing is, if you take a look at my Instagram, I actually posted photographs. I actually posted photographs where there are people leaving like flower. When we left flowers at the stone, that stone slab that I was talking about. Hey, Green Boy, how you doing? Yes, you did, Radio Wave. You came in at a really wacky time. But if you go by my Instagram, you'll actually see I took pictures of the stone slab that stopped the fuselage. People that put up crosses, they put up small little their American flags around there. People are still treating it with a lot of reverence, and like I said, going out there during the day was fine. Going out there during the day was more than okay. It was when Phil and I went back at night that something was just different. And that's the best way I can describe it. There was just something sinister in the air. And there was a takeaway. The takeaway from that is don't question your instincts. Don't question your instincts. And because when Phil and I left the place, we were just another analogy that I would use to describe it is it was a bit like that feeling you get when you come off of a roller coaster for the first time. You come off a roller coaster, you're disoriented, you're a little dizzy, you're short of breath, your adrenaline is going. The difference is that when I find a roller coaster that I love, I'm like, well, we're going on again. This roller coaster, I'm like, I have no desire to go back on that again. Because Phil and I just looked at each other and said, do we feel... He said, so here's the question we have to ask ourselves too. Do we feel the draw or the urge to go back out there at night? Maybe a little more mentally armed for this. And I said, honestly, no. I feel no desire to go out there. None. And Phil nodded and said, neither do I. And for someone of Phil's background and Phil's... we give obviously we give each other a lot of shit when we play Phasmophobia, but for Phil to say something like that, I find very eye-opening. Very eye-opening. Green Boy, we're talking about, after I was playing Destiny on Saturday afternoon, I went with a buddy of mine named Phil Rossi, the guy that I run with in Phasmophobia. We went out to a crash site, and it was a crash site of a flight of a commercial airliner, TWA flight 514, and my buddy Phil and I went out there, and we did a paranormal investigation during the day, and then we did a return trip at night. And I was just talking about how intense the night visit was. In fact, when I got home, I won't lie, Chad. I was kind of pissed at Pip because I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to hear her voice. And she literally told me, T, you've called it a really bad time. I'm gaming right now. I'm playing Marvel's Avengers with Nick Kelly. So you can talk to me when we get home. I was like, really? Really, Pip? Okay, fine. And yes.
I believe you, if you'd been playing Destiny, if you'd been doing VOG or whatever.
Oh, bullshit. I would have... No. When have I ever said to you, honey, I can't talk to you right now because I'm gaming.
Quite often.
When? Name one.
I come in.
Says who?
And you're like.
Says who?
And you're like.
Says who? Says who?
Hold on.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Who believes chat and who believes me?
Yeah, okay. All right.
They know who's.
Yo, yeah. Tell me about it, Kat. Tell me about it. I mean, and of course, but that was the thing. I got home. So I got home, and the only way I could calm down after that, yeah. I mean, well, that's the problem though, Green Boy, is that she's a gamer as well. So don't let her tell you different.
We just came off from playing.
We heard you.
Avengers.
We heard you.
It was hilarious because Nick and I both played Ms. Marvel.
Oh, okay.
And so we were both embiggened and both slapping around.
I bet you were slapping people around, yeah.
Hilarious.
So what I was saying was that when I got home, the only way I could calm down was I had an IPA from Stone Brewery, and we watched Ted Lasso. We watched an episode of Ted Lasso. That was the only way I could just calm down. But I was a mess. I was a mess. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. It was definitely an experience. And while we are planning to do another paranormal investigation stream, right now it's more about just I'm getting ready to what I'm getting ready to do is get the gear all together again, and we're gonna set it up, and we're gonna do it again at this time at the Blackburn Inn. No, I did not have two IPAs. I did not have two IPAs. That would have been a little too much. But I'm slippery. But I was I think one would be more than enough. One was more than enough. But but we're gonna do this again. What we did at Belgrove, we're gonna do it again, and I'm excited about it. And as the details come out, we will let you know. But right now, I want to go and send the love somewhere. So let's see who's on, and let's see where I can take you wonderful monsters. Oh, are the Ghoulie Girls still going? Because it's getting late. See, I would send. Let's go to the Ghoulie Girls. And the reason I'm sending you the Ghoulie Girls is because there might be a stream where we will there might be a stream where the Ghoulie Girls may team up with us and actually go on a paranormal investigation with us. I got to coordinate with Phil first, but I was telling the Ghoulie Girls about what happened, and they were just like, "Huh?" And I said, "Don't worry about it. Just learn from Old Man Morris." Which is, if your gut instinct tells you this is a bad idea, it probably is. Life lessons, everybody. All right, so we're gonna go raid the Ghoulie Girls. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for enjoying this Mass Effect Monday. I will be back for Titan Taco Tuesday, and we are off with another week of streaming. Thank you, everybody. It's great to have you here, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.
Oh my god! Tea Monster!
Oh my gosh.
It's a tea party!
Yo. How's it going? Shit, I'm gonna die! And I'm infected.
You might as well.
Shit.
Welcome in, everyone! Hang on, guys!
Hey, guys!
Mods, can I get
How's
a shout out,
going?
please? Thank you. so much, Fancy. Appreciate it. We're in the middle of chat literally trying to murder us in 7 Days to Die. We have our own server. It's great. Everyone's killing us.
I'm dead. I'm so dead now.
It's followed you in there.
Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright.
Oh
I
my
have
goodness.
a second to repair my items.
Hi guys! I'm so sorry for not responding right away!